or should you? Yo, nerdy one. That quickly. Did you really get in that quickly? Maybe you never left. Maybe that's the secret. Oh, I got my first bot comment. Gotta ban this. There we go. Banned. Get that trash out of here. I'm not above banning bots. Who cares about the average viewers? It's about the experience. It's about the honor. So since last time I hopped on with Casino, he's actually streaming as well, Small Casino. Check him out. In fact, I'm going to drop his channel name. Small Casino is streaming. He's my guild master and really cool guy, very helpful. Both of us are trying to increase the kind of visibility of the NA side. Create a little bit of star power of our own, you know? It's not just the EU that gets to have fun toys. Hit 24. The end goal for today was level 25. If we get past it, we get past it. If we don't, it is what it is. Normally I'd go for the copper, but these spawns are really scary. So I just have to go for the ones that are off to the side when I can. They've been getting sniped. During my brief, 5-hour intermission between streams, I had to go do a bunch of yard work, take care of my bunnies. The weeds have gotten absolutely crazy, but the weather is about to turn for the worst. For the worse. And I'm really trying to get more of it done before the weather just gets unbearable. I live in the desert in California. And yeah, during the summer, you want to spend as much time inside as possible. You don't want to be caught outside doing yard work. That's been put off for far too long. So I am trying to solve that issue before we get to those unbearable months. I just got a Roomba, and although it is really nice taking that off of my kind of executive function, I don't have to think about sweeping or vacuuming anymore. That thing takes a while. It takes a hot minute. It's not a very fast machine. So what you get in convenience, you lose in efficiency and overall time. Let's respond to this person. Hammervein is not a big fan of my little conversation in general chat. It's too bad for him. Too bad for him. Yeah, I know that there were some people talking about wanting to do hardcore. It was an idea. Cowards, the lot of you. Cowards, the lot of you. That's funny. Oh, Char Susu. That's a group of 3 hardcore. Been 3-manning the dungeons with the hunter pet. Yeah, I'm kind of the opinion that the end game of TBC is not super difficult with proper prep. If people get their consumables, if people get their buffs, if they have, you know, a functioning prefrontal cortex, you can clear everything. Couple fights are a little rough. Illidan's not the simplest, but nowadays he can just be DPS checked. We'll try again. We'll try and see if this zone is a little bit more friendly. It's a lower level zone, so it might be. Rested XP makes this so simple. I only die because I'm lazy. Let's see if Dome is online. Dome is not online, but man, 98 cooking, that's really good. There's some food for us. I gotta clear up some space, jeez. Rosevere can have my Murloc scales. Solo can have my cloth. And Terrahen can have my stone. That should be good for now. Begin taking off your gear as you run to Dunmoreau. Aggro the scarred, cracked boars and respawn once you are in Dunmoreau. That's weird. Looks like we got a spirit res coming up. That's one of the biggest things with rested XP is you would never think of finding these little death skips. At least I wouldn't. I would just, auto run, go down the path, and let it be. But the Giga nerds among us are capable of doing exactly that. Alright, now we just die. Get a couple. Stand over here and let them kill me. And we'll try it on our third character. Pardon me, third zone. Yeah, that was a really good death skip. Holy Protection Potion. I've never heard of that. Holy damage is not too common. I've not gone to the guild bank in quite a while. We'll try that. And brace ourselves for the hate viewers. How dare you post and trade? Ooh, shiny fish scales. Those are going to Rosavere. Thank you very much. I should stop by the guild bank. I don't know where it is. I don't spend enough time in Ironforge. I am a Stormwind baby through and through. It's hard enough playing Draenei. If I could play Dwarf Shaman, I totally would. It's always irked me that the OG race that summoned the most powerful elemental into Azeroth, Ragnaros, aka the dwarves, were not able to be shamans until, what, Cataclysm? That seems like an oversight. Okay, where's the guild bank? Right here. Alrighty. Bunch of food. Oh, copper tube. I need one of these. Thank you. Thank you kindly. What else? What else? Recipes. Really good amounts of cloth. Oh, the other tab is filled to the brim. Spell hit, armor, intellect. Pretty simple. Honestly, I think I'm going to take some of these. I'll take 5 health pots. They save my life far too often. Linen bag. If there were wool bags, I would take 2 wool bags. But I'm not seeing any. Alright, yeah. I'm going to put out a call to the enchanters to clean up and disenchant some of these items. We've got a lot of greens in here. Alright, hopefully they can clear up some space. Like, that's really good. Probably not that. Yeah, it's pretty good crafted gear. Iron Forge breastplate. Yeah, a lot of these things are actually pretty nice. I wouldn't want usable gear destroyed. Toki gilded. Aye aye, Captain. I've got 4 more minutes to burn of this res sickness, so let's see what they want me to do. Let's go get some class spells. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older, then we wouldn't have to work so hard? Wouldn't it be nice if we were higher level and we could afford our mount in 6 levels? That's not going to happen. Oh, this is going to be painful. I'm not getting that. I'm getting that. Water breathing? How often do I need water breathing? Not often, but man, when you need it, it is nice. Lightning shield 100%. Rock biter 100%. No, this is trash. Strength of earth. I mean, 20 strength. I can't really turn down 20 strength right now. Cure disease, eh. There's some annoying diseases out there. There's one in Duskwood that I'm thinking of that slows your attack speed by like 33% for 5 minutes or something. That's brutal for melees. So yeah, I can get that. Poison cleansing totem. I don't think I'm going to run into them often enough to need a whole totem for it. And yeah, healing wave, easy. Ancestral spirit, easy. Yeah, it just brings people back to life with more stats. We'll do that. Okay, now to replace. Go ancestral spirit, boom. Drop another thing in the guild, the trade chat. Healing wave, perfect. Cure disease, no. Earth shock, rank 4, perfect. Rank 2, rank 1. Lightning bolt, rank 4, perfect. Searing totem, okay, that's good. Alright, lightning shield. Update that. So now, times 3, 56 damage, plus 10% from my talents. That's solid. 100 mana for 56 plus 18, 150 plus 18, 168 damage, plus 10%. Pretty solid. Rockbiter rank 4, my goat. Increased DPS by 9, very good. Totem, strength of earth, and water breathing. Let's smack that on the bars. Yeah, I'm running into a lot of ability bloat, but that's what it's like. Bronze tube. I got a copper tube. Damn. Any chance of a bronze tube potentially coming my way? I should probably put this copper tube back. I thought it was a bronze. No worries. Did I get that from here? Yes. Just to check. Okay, one copper tube. No tubes in there, so yeah, nothing for me. Back to Stormwind. It's about time. It would be really nice to spend a significant amount of time in the areas around Stormwind. That's where all the nostalgia is. Alright, now I got 2. Now I can absolutely spam my advertisements in 4D, now colorized with smell detection technology. Hit another trade. Can't buy a bronze tube. How are we doing? Me, Sprocket, and Kots are all 24. From Source level 25. From Source pulled ahead. Highest in the guild. Level 25 on day 3. Absolutely crazy. Trying to get like a man. Here we go, the long trek to Darkshire. Finally getting to the good zones. Poor Yunda. Someone's cutting bro's fiber. Soon there's going to be a barber shop there. Nothing. Stormwind has nothing for me. I gotta go get those herbs. Filled Boda bag. In your bank. Wow. It thinks so far ahead. Hey, what's up, Casino? How's it going, my man? I'm finally making it to civilization. I'm about to go start leveling in Darkshire, Duskwood. And also start getting up my abysmal cooking. Now that there's going to be boars, wolves, and bears everywhere. Yeah, a casual 2.6 thousand yard walk. Thank you, Rested XP. Very cool. Honestly, there's no time like the present. I need to work on the cooking before I get to Red Ridge. I gotta be more self-sufficient. Yunda just found the Holy Grail. This is a peak item. Alright, gimme boars. Gimme wolf. That's not right. Read the documentation, learn how to use this add-on, search for decursive on WoW. Okay. I'll hit the Elwyn Forest macro. See if I get any hate viewers. There's 2 already. He likes turtles. Hey, Tide said that turtles are no longer endangered. He must know. I'm gonna trust this guy. He's got gumption. He stood up to me. I like that. He's got heart. I wonder if Blizzard has official stats on how many of each monster type has been killed. Hey, 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 what's up, man? I'd be interested in seeing how many millions of boars have just been slaughtered in this poor forest. Pay no attention to the fact that I'm walking past perfectly good copper nodes. I need the inventory space for cooking materials. Don't put this in the Jetic files. Small Baggins has enough on me as it is. Or Solo Baggins. I keep wanting to say small. $40 plus 12, 52. I don't know when they turn green though. There's probably an add-on for that. I want to get at least to, say, 100 or so. There's some really good quests that cooking unlocks with some pretty decent recipes that you can do while leveling. And the nice thing about those recipes is they always include local materials. So as long as you keep up with your cooking, it makes it easier to keep up with your cooking. Yeah, basically I'm getting to the point where I need a bronze tube for the quest in Duskwood. I think it has to do with the astrologer guy. I don't remember the name of the quest, but something along those lines. Oh, Yunda has some. Where is the Yunda? Westfall. I could run to Westfall, but that's pretty out of the way. I wonder if there's a better way to phase people. There's some add-on that tracks it. In Modern, it's a lot easier. I wouldn't be surprised if Classic obfuscates some things. At the time, the WoW server architecture, when it released, was pretty groundbreaking. I remember watching an interview from EverQuest devs, of all people, and they were talking about just how hard it was to keep up with Blizzard, and how there was a race to automated taxis. So that would be our, like, griffins. And Blizzard figured out how to set up griffins first, this taxi idea. You take your character to some location, pardon me. You open up a chat box with an NPC, click on something, and then your character is automatically taken through the world and not just teleported, but you travel through like real space in game, and you get where you need to go. And it turned it into kind of like a cinematic experience for the players on the ground. Like even now, if I were to turn around and watch the road, I'm sure I would see people. Without waiting too long, I would see people flying past on their griffins on the way to Red Ridge. There was a serious arms race in technology happening between Blizzard and the makers of EverQuest. I want to say it's Daylight something, but I could be wrong. I was never really an EverQuest guy. Daylight Studios sounds right, but that's the neat thing. I can just lie and get corrected. $24. Get up to 30, and then I will go to Goldshire, cook them all, and we'll be big gaming. Is there anyone I can offload these to? We'll see if he can get it. I'd rather give it to a guildie than sell it to a vendor. This is good too. The wolves are really nice because they have the higher level recipe. You just need spices. You get like 5 for 8 copper. Not sure about the drop rate. The drop rate on boar meat is extremely high. Stringy wolf meat, still pretty high, but probably not quite as good as boars. $25, $26, $27, $25 plus $40, $65. Yeah, depending on when this turns. Depending on when it turns yellow and green, I might be able to get pretty far in cooking. I've got to get self-sufficient before I start getting into these higher zones. I'll really start to struggle with my cash stack. Just a couple more. That's hilarious. It didn't even do damage yet, but it killed my Fire Nova. I got trolled by a level 6, level 7. Say that again. 6, 7. Okay, I should be good. This is a decent amount, especially if I kill things on the way. Just a few more. "10 minutes of effort, hours saved." Come on, give me 2 more. That's 1. Alright, streamer luck, kick in now. Bobby Coptic. Damn it. Alright, let's clear out this trash, and then little cooking intermission. See where that leaves us.
Good day to you.
Should be good. Boar first so I can do the spiced wolf meat at the end. Now's the payoff. Yep, yellow at 45. That doesn't bode well. That means probably green at 55, 50. Oops, I just smacked the hell out of my desk. Nice, 52 and still yellow. Come on, let's get to 60. 3 more. Okay, all 3 of these. There's 1. Damn. No luck. Never lucky. Let's train up, see what we got. Journeyman, boiled clams. There we go. Coyote steak. This spiced wolf meat is going to have to carry me. I'll probably keep a stack of mild spices on me. It's used for some other stuff as well. Sell. 75 for crab cakes. Okay. Crawler meat. Oh, I got rid of my crawler meat. Oh, I've got 10. $75. Man. 12 stamina. That's a serious defensive boost. All it takes is spider meat. Yeah, I'm going to go for 75. I'd be silly not to. Need 7 more. I mean, it is what it is. It's pretty much mandatory. This guy sells a fish recipe. I could fish it up right now, but I don't want to fish on stream. Yeah, so if I need 7 skill ups, I probably be safe and go for, I don't know, 12 stringy wolf meat. Gives me 8 failures. Wolves, where are you at? Oh, Sprocket's on a flight path. Going way fast. Sunile, no. Don't aura farm on me like that. Don't aura farm on me like that. $88 to $99. Man, Earthshock does so much. There's 4, hopefully 5. Nothing. Gonna go this way. Hey, what's up, guys? Trying to get my cooking up because it's pathetically low. 68, and I'm supposed to be going into Dustwood. That's not going to cut it. I could have gone the fishing route, but man, I've been really lazy. It's nice coming back here and being able to 1 or 2 shot stuff. Okay, just as I say that 3 shot. Damn you, wolf. Early game was rough, punching stuff to death. A naked little Draenei with no help in the world. I can save this person. Do great things, Palamax. I totally saved that person. That's a 2 or 3 minute walk. Not even an acknowledgement. There's 11, 12. I only need 7 skill ups. Redridge? Is it Redridge that has the goulash? Or is that Westfall? I want to say Redridge. Westfall stew? Redridge goulash? Sounds right. Both super annoying recipes. They both accomplish basically the same thing as like a coyote steak. 4 stamina, 4 spirit, maybe slightly higher, but any recipe that requires more than 2 items is garbage. I'll cook these up in Lake Ridge, more than likely. I think there's a cooking trainer in Duskshire, actually. So maybe I'll just do it there. I just really don't want to have to come back. So I'd like to brute force those last 7 levels. And it might turn green at 75, to be honest. Or I mean at 70. So if we go from 68 to 70 at yellow, that will probably only take 3 or 4 spiced wolf meat. But the success chance will probably go down. Yo, welcome to the guild. That brings us up to 56 members. 56 members on before the end of day 3. $16. 17. Man, this is such a far cry from what gameplay at like 50 plus is going to look like. Wind Fury procs everywhere. Although with my luck, maybe once every 5 mobs. Man, I cannot wait for Wind Fury. That's the promised land. That's what was promised to me 3,000 years ago. That hurricane animation, oh, so clean. There's nothing like a good Wind Fury proc. And going dual wield, you get Thundering Strike, so you attack more often, you crit more often. It doesn't matter if it's, doing less damage per hit. Because then you're proccing Flurry more often. 50% attack speed for 3 swings. Every single time. That's going to feel so nice. This is Poverty Mode Enhancement Shaman. But it's worth it. Rosavere and Sprocket, my goat. Sprocket for the weapon. Thank you so much. Rosavere for this awesome armor. And Cots for this amazing neck. Appreciate those people. Really good pieces. Pretty much best I can hope for right now. 26 is coming soon. And Sprocket's got this earworm. Put an earworm in me. Now I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if it's an axe or not. I don't remember if it was an axe or a hammer. 2H hammer. Requires level 26 and it's another 50% damage increase and plus 12 stamina. It's like 21 damage or something. I could get used to that. What up, Parker? Oh, Kotz is here. Speaking of. Brilliant necklace. Pretty much all the gems in the guild right now are supposed to be funneled towards Kotz. That's the strategy at the moment. Alright, what do you got for me, Red Ridge? I got 19 out of 25 quests. I can't accept too many more.
What can I do? See you soon.
Bailiff, thank you. It's corny, but these quests are so classic.
Hey there. What can I do?
Being back here is awesome.
King's honor, friend.
Alright, let's cook this up. Yeah, no cooking trainer here, just the supplies. But I am pretty sure there's one in Duskshire, otherwise, it's a short walk to Goldshire. 70, yep, and then they turn green. Okay. I just need slightly above average luck, so we know it's not going to happen. There's no shot. I spoke way too soon. The luckiest man ever. $76. 76 is good. Yeah, I should really hold on to this. That's trash. That's mine. I took it from the guild bank. Terrahen, my goat. I've been sending a bunch of raw ore to Terrahen to process so that he can level up his mining faster. Sir, hello, sir. Man. Alright, it's time for inspection. Rosavere, Cot, From Source, Sprocket. Yeah, surprise inspection time. It's too late. I'm on my way. Surprise gear inspection. Thanks again for the invite and the stream. Looking forward to catching more of your streams. Oh, thanks a lot. Super nice. I was promised hate viewers, and so far, yeah, exactly, only crafted. They're getting inspected. What is this shenanigans? What the hell? I'm getting ganked. Shortest to tallest. Sorry, Sprocket. Alrighty. We're preparing the assault on the overrun fortress. Well, I'll be the judge of that. Rosavere, Hillman shoulders. Very, very nice shoulders, Rosavere. I noticed, however, that if I look at my shoulder slot, there's a bit of an imbalance. But that's okay. Okay, moving on. Black Whelp Cloak. Awesome. 17 armor, 3 stamina. Very good, very good. Made by Rosavere, fine leather cloak. Perfect. Really good. See, I noticed that there's a bit of a... it's fine. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. I am hating Boo the streamer. That what you looking for? Yes, thank you very much, Special K. That is exactly what I was looking for. Shining silver breastplate. Is this the first Guild Blue? I think this might be the first Guild Blue that we ever got. That is an awesome chest. Huge chest ahead. Bracers, very nice. Bronze battle axe, big, big. Oh, he said nope. Cot said no. Throne. Everything else seems to be in order. Alright, Rosavir. Cots, very nice. I also. Very nice neck. Hillman shoulders, awesome shoulders. Very good stamina. Very good stamina. Very good Murloc scale. Breastplate, thank you, thank you. By the way, Rosavir, alright, if you're in here, I sent you a bunch of Murloc scales. Hopefully those will end up being useful for someone. And is that our tabard? Is it just gray? Is it not rendering properly? I thought we had more of a design. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the tabard is just gray. If so, then that's Pog. Gloves, nice agility. Really nice stamina and agility. Stamina spirit, agility spirit. Very nice, very nice. Kot's carrying the jewelry. It costs 10 gold to make a tabard. Damn, I will contribute. Now, I can't contribute much, seeing as I have less than 2.5 gold, but I can contribute some. Yeah, I think Rose is just getting fat on the wealth that we're all sending. Because, you know, oh, took it off. And there goes the belly. Classic. Let's put that belly away. This is I don't know what kind of stream this is, because I'm brand new to this, but it's one of those streams. I gotta go find the other two. I heard Rosavir has a belly button ring. How would you know? Oh no, Rosavir. I'm gonna have to heal. Wow. 436 heal? I'm amazing. Hey streamer, you're streaming now. Those streamer benefits will come pouring in any second now. Did you get my gift? Tarahan, I sure did. Not only did I do that, not only did I get it, but I clipped it. So if you go to my channel, you should be able to find somewhere on my channel that I clipped my reaction to getting the gift that you so generously sent to my mailbox. And you're damn right, Special K. I have really, really been receiving the... Oh, what's my Twitch? Jetic 1. Yeah, Special K. I have been getting the streamer benefits a lot. A lot. From Sources next. The highest level in the guild. Alright. I can hold From Source to the highest standard as the highest level in the guild. The Kot's next special. Classic. The Rosavir. Oh boy. Rosavir really kitted out this entire group. Wait a second. Rosavir did not kit out this entire group. Kot's, despite furnishing the necklaces for the entire group was not furnished with a shoulder pad. Drama? Drama alert? Black Whelp Cloak, classic. The FromSource favoritism will not stand. It really won't. It really won't. Notice how Rosavir gave FromSoft a warrior, leather armor, but didn't give the shaman. The shaman. And the inspecting officer, aka me, also a shaman. Is this shaman hate? Unconfirmed, but yes. Beautiful Ironforge breastplate. Really, really quality. Sprocket, great job. Patterned bronze, 5 strength, absolutely pog. Bear buckler, yeah, we can get you one better than that. 7 levels below you, we can find one better. That's quality craftsmanship right there. You won't find better than that. You will not find better than that. Kotz is similar in quality. I'll admit, Kotz, great craftsman, but Tiger's Eye Band made by Jetic, day 1 of the challenge, it's hard to beat. Just saw you Cliff reacting. That, yeah, Tarahin, that was funny. I really enjoyed that. That was so funny. 4 stamina, 4 strength, 5 stamina, 4 stamina, stamina maxing. Really good stamina. Well done, FromSource. Well, very well done. As the highest ranking member, the highest level member of Earn Not Bot, you have truly earned. That leaves Kotz. Are you? No, this is going in the Jetic files. No. Outside buffs being used on Jetic. Oh, wow. Wow. I can't. I already declared. Z said I'm in trouble basically for saying, oh boy, oh brokey. Let's carry this, man. We could carry this, man. The Rosavir allegations against Jetic will not stand. Inscription isn't in the game. Can't believe Jetic would do this. Jetic did it. Illegal things, please carry on. Alright, Kotz. Awesome Band of Force. Really good Tiger's Eye ring. Almost as good as mine. Embossed leather. Why does it say Jetic on it? Did I wear those? It says Jetic on those boots. Made by Rosavir, made by Rosavir. Made by Kotz, classic. Classic. I have but one. I will post my findings. I have but one criticism of this strike group, and that is this. Cots, despite furnishing the necks and the vast majority of the jewelry for Strike Team Alpha, Cots has no shoulders. What can we do, Rosavir, as the premier leatherworker? How can we furnish Cots with some shoulders? Truly, Cots has no shoulder to cry on. I'm following, but I'm not actually part of the group. I'm a free agent. So the gear inspection has concluded. Now what follows is the combat instruction. Now, these players, being the preeminent strike team that the guild has to offer, require no instruction, so instead, third-party inspection will take place. FromSource seems to be running in and just pulling whatever. Rosavir pulling some extra just for fun, it looks like. I'll turn this on so I can watch the health bars. Rosavir looks like maybe in a bit of trouble. I'm going to start throwing out some heals. Looks like maybe a couple extra were pulled that weren't intended. I'm just going to act as a little support. As little as possible, though. I don't want to carry them. I don't want to carry them. This is their mission. I can go level on my own time. This is critical team building for Strike Team Alpha. Where did they go? FromSoft. I mean FromSource, not FromSoft. FromSource just tends to hold the W key and pray to whatever gods are listening. I don't want to help the guild just heard on stream. If you don't clip it, it's not real. If you don't clip it, it didn't happen. I'm here as a failsafe, kind of an instructor position. I want them to feel the burn. Assuming they feel the burn, all will go well. They get a little bit out of hand. It is what it is. There's the man himself. Casual heal crit. Brokey, you can't be sitting at 29%. Spit on this fool. I like this guy. Oh no, where's From Source? He's in combat. He doesn't need help. He's a Chad. Rosevere having a bit of an identity crisis. Doesn't know if she wants to be an elf or a bear. Oh, that's my chest. Promised to me 3,000 years ago. Let's roll for it. Let's roll for it, Cots. Whoa! Look at that. Look at that. I thought Koch was just going to take it. Brokey's not dying on my watch. Looking good. Looking very good. I see you using the guildies to go ninja the chest. I mean, again, Special K, as you'll learn, I've changed. I've changed since today when I started streaming, so now I get all the privileges and I don't have to do any of the work. He may be a brokey, but he's a rich man in our hearts. I'm going to go ahead and friend him. We'll do a 1 week... We'll do a 1 week checkup on him on stream. We'll see how our man Brokey's doing. I really like Sprocket's little macro. Dodging me? Fool. It's like the only way to stay sane as a warrior in the early game. Punching things until level 9. That's fair. You provide the entertainment and deserve compensation, I suppose. Now, yeah, exactly. It really just is a service. Likewise. Thank you, Brokey. Thank you very much. It really just is a service. You know, I get the love and approval of all those around me. And material benefit, of course. I can't understate the material benefit. Mostly thanks to Rahen. I don't know how to say it. but I get a lot of material benefit from Tarahen. And then, you know, everyone else around me benefits from the auxiliary social benefits of just being near me. That's, I mean, like Casino said, our beloved guildmaster, I've changed. I have changed, and it's for the better, for sure. For sure. It's my overpower macro. That's good. That's good. Would you mind spamming that macro for a sec? Let's see Paul Allen's macro. Impressive, very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's macro. I was gonna sub just for the bit. Yeah. Looks like I can't. Yep, that's true. I do not have enough average viewers, like concurrent viewers or whatever. So I'm not like a associate or partner of Twitch or anything. So there's no subbing or anything yet, but assuming I keep streaming, which so far it's been a lot of fun. It's been making the time fly by and the leveling fly by. So maybe in the future. At this point, I should probably get rid of the agility that I'm not allowed to have in the first place. Thanks a lot for that. And I'm cleansed. I'm back to being a pure. All right, let's check. Cot's a little low. Stop the presses. Stop the presses, Tarahen. Release the Jetic files. How dare I? I was merciful to begin with to allow outside buffs in the first place. Sure, the EU allows it, and you know the guild master of EU outranks me because he created the Discord with Casino. But I'm merciful for doing the announcement. I got some of that mercy. Oh no! This will not stand. I summoned Solo Baggins in defense formation. That is so funny. Let's get a screenshot of that. I want proof. Oh, they went uphill. Dang. Uphill, up to the top of the castle. Let me snap a screenshot of this. That's going in the Jetic files. Screenshots channel. Control V. Of course it wouldn't work the first time. We don't have the technology. Close enough. I'm kind of scared. If these guys respawn and I'm out here away from Strike Group Alpha, I'm screwed. Oh, they ran to the side. They thought they could hide from me. Hell yeah, please add the shame part to it. If this is what raiding as a streamer is like, man, I could do this. I could get used to this. Maximum effort. Just not my effort. Well, look who it is. Cinematic Aura Farmer. Look at that weapon. The Bread Roller of Doom. So it begs the question, if this is Strike Group Alpha, who is Strike Group Bravo? Who's it going to be? And who's going to be their leader? From Source is the leader of Strike Group Alpha, it seems. Terahen? Will he step up? Could it be Only Crafts? Let's see, let's do a tier list of people who it's not going to be. Okay. It's Doki Gilded, unfortunately. I don't think Doki Gilded and I have interacted quite enough for me to get an accurate measurement. Terahen, we're talking about the leader of Strike Group Bravo. From Source is the leader of Strike Group Alpha. Deeply offended by that statement. I'm just saying we haven't interacted enough. I'm not saying we haven't interacted. But would I put you in B tier, A tier, S tier? Yo, what's up, Rosevere? How's it going? That was so fun. That guild inspection. That was so fun. Let's see. Doki Gilded potential. The fact that Doki Gilded is level 21 this early on and is still pushing in the wetlands, that's a good sign. Only Crafted, what more can I say about Only Crafted? Fellow officer. Technically, I'm the most junior officer now because I'm the most recently promoted officer. I was just an initiate a couple minutes ago. Happy Wife. Happy Wife joined pretty recently and has already pushed all the way up to 20. Also pretty impressive. Good initiative. Good gumption. What do I need to do to become an officer? So, Rosevere, the number one thing right now, probably showing me how much gold you have. And then, that's probably the number one factor. I can't believe I got C tier. Worst day of my life. That's not confirmed yet, Doki Gilded. It's not confirmed yet. Special K's got the right idea. Special K like the cereal? Alright. Yeah, I would say Doki Gilded, solid contender. Only Crafted, see, Only Crafted, I don't know if I see Only Crafted as a combat leader. I kind of see Only Crafted as the logistical mastermind behind the operation. From Source, I mean, it's easy to tell. Look at the guy. Look at the guy. That's a leader. That is a combat leader. I'm not saying Only Crafted can't do that or won't do that. But it's hard to tell. Rosevere, I'll put in a good word for you. You've done more than a lot, for sure. I'll put in a good word with Casino for you. Unicorns I have seen in guild chat quite a lot, but I don't know if Unicorns and I have ever spoken. Yonda, how do you say it? Put Y-O-O if it's Yunda, and put Y-O if it's Yonda. And then I'll know. Y-O-O or Y-O. Yunda. Okay, got it. Yunda. I don't know if I'm getting better or worse. Yeah, Unicorns. Have we ever spoken? I see you in guild chat. I see you in guild chat quite a bit. Another fellow shaman, that's immediately a point in your favor. You got it right. Yunda. Perfect. Melee crafter. Melee crafter. Should melee crafter be an officer? That's a good question. Should melee crafter be an officer of earned not bought? Should melee crafter... Okay. Let's look at the pros of melee crafter being an officer. Melee crafter has been really involved in the guild. Has leadership potential. Definitely has leadership potential. Wait, what? Wait, what? Small Casino says? Melee crafter, yeah. Melee crafter, solid contender. Very, 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 very solid contender for a guild leadership position. Probably get back to it. Yeah, I think we'll circle back. We'll circle back to melee crafter. We got to get to Yunda. Yunda, thank you for hopping in the stream, because now you can hear me yap, yap, yap. Yunda's a hunter right now. Hey, you have Mark of the Wild. Remove that instantly. No, that one's fine. That one's fine, and I'll tell you why. Rosavir is within our guild. Ergo, that is allowed. If another druid came by, one who wasn't my Rosavir, came by and gave me the Mark of the Wild, I would not have kept it. Like Rosavir's Mark of Agility scroll, I took that off. I don't use scrolls. Yunda, as a level 16 hunter, you have potential, but that's about all you have. You will grow into a hero class of TBC, and I expect you to top the charts. Maybe slightly lower than Melee Crafter, but pretty close. I expect great things. Please top the charts. Please do as much damage as possible. Hunters are amazing DPS, and we definitely need a couple more. Same thing with Warlocks. If you guys know any Warlock friends, hit them up. Nadicraft, again, Shaman, point in their favor. In Darkshore, a point against them. I actually hate Darkshore as a zone. I think it's better to stay in Bloodmist until like level 18 or so, before you come over to the Eastern Kingdoms. And the note, I'm not sure what the bracket D bracket is, but that's sure one of the notes ever made. One of the notes ever made. Leadenfrost, that's my man. Paladin and staying in Bloodmist Isle, that's the smart move. Yunda probably has better gear than I do right now. Immediately says no. Don't be humble. Don't be humble. Now's not the time for humility. We're bragging. This is the tier list. Oh wait, did Nadicraft go in and give themselves a D tier? Did Nadicraft go in and actually D tier themselves? That is that self-aware? Is that being self-aware, or is that just a lack of confidence? I think to be a leader, you need to have just a little bit of... That was on there before? Was it? Because now I think it's canon. I think Nadicraft may have D-tiered themselves. No self-depreciation in my guild. You're damn right. You're damn right. I think for Strike Team Bravo leadership, you need to have a little bit of that sauce. You got to have a little bit of that sauce. You need a bit of an ego to lead your fellow guildies. Like FromSource didn't even ask if people had mana, charged into the whole camp brazenly. Again, hold W and pray. That's a tank right there. Leadenfrost, 50 blacksmith. Point in his favor. I appreciate people that level their professions. Don't look at my cooking level. We're not talking about my cooking level. John's Button. A mage. No public note. Do not let Jetic cook. Jetic doesn't let Jetic cook. Jetic tried cooking. It was a struggle. Jetic lost half of his viewers. I barely got it to 76. John Button. Where do I put John Button? I don't know John Button very well. Cricket. I'm going to have to move on. John Button, potential. Priest, or pardon me, mage, great class, especially if you go fire, because fire makes Destro locks do more damage, and Destro locks are already broken. So John Button, potentially great things. Cricket. I know cricket. I have 100 cooking. Hope that gets me into a higher tier. That will be taken into consideration because hungry tanks don't tank very fast. Cricket recruited themselves to this guild. I logged in and someone had given Cricket my name. I don't know who. It never came up. And Cricket messaged me the moment I logged in on a level 70 geared holy priest and said, "Hey, let me into your guild." And I was like, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir." Right away. And I expect Cricket to be a phenomenal healer in the coming future. So Cricket, automatic. When are you going to Shaman tank for us, Jetic? When am I going to Shaman tank? When the guild buys me a level 39 buckler. I will Shaman tank when the guild gets me a 36 to 40 tier buckler over from source. And I'll have Wind Fury at that point. Wind Fury in my main hand, buckler in my offhand. After Zul'Farrak, I'm deleting the buckler. You get one and done, and then I go straight back to dual wield Wind Fury as God intended. So Cricket, I'm going to say pretty strongly A tier, just for the fact that, John Button. Veteran Shield, that's Pog. 328 armor, that's Pog. Cricket, pretty solid A tier. Potential there. A lot of potential there. Recruited themselves to the guild, I say again. Cannot be understated. I logged in, they messaged me, and it was a match made in heaven. Light tier, I mean, got tier in the name. Automatic A tier. Also a paladin, we need more of them. Big fan of pallies right now. They'll be great tanks or healers in the future. I need to stop trying to get Jetic to tank and actually finish my water totem quest. Tank Kara for us, dear God. Terrahen automatic S tier, very potential possibility of guild leadership. Yeah, I didn't even see the guild note yet. S plus tier by Jetic. I had already said it. Terrahen has funded more of my operations than any other single person has. And I say that with absolute certainty, absolute fact. Terrahen automatic S tier. My most loyal follower, Jetic's strongest soldier, and earned not bought biggest shill. W.C. Arnold. Don't check the files. Yeah, do not check the files though. We met completely organically. Don't check our relationship history. W.C. Arnold. What interactions have we had? W.C. Arnold. I grinded 2 hours for the belt and armor you got. You absolutely did. You did. How many scales was that, by the way? How many of those Murloc scales, Rosavir? Because I believe I sent you somewhere around the realm of... Okay. Yeah, I believe I sent you around the realm of 24 to 26. Not that, I mean, not that you didn't farm that belt for me. I really appreciate it. Hopefully that just means that you can make another one for someone else. And don't tell FromSource that I passed along the Murloc scales that he gave me to you, because it would be really... Okay, shit. W.C. Arnold, unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know you yet. I need more interaction with you. Got to see a little bit more activity before I can get an accurate reading. Fat nut. Fat nut. I will say, back to W.C. Arnold. Very good point in your favor that you're a warlock. Again, level 9 warlock has nothing but potential. You will grow into a hero class. Warlocks are one of the hero classes of TBC. So let's see it. Yeah, so back down to fat nuts. Let's see. Radun Webdev. Raduna Webdev. Who is that and how do you say that? Put your character name in so I know who you are. Or are you new? Webdev. Maybe Webdev isn't part of the guild. Yeah, Fat Nuts S tier on name alone. That's not entirely wrong. Fat Nuts was another one that came in and really easy to recruit. I don't remember how they got recruited, but they did DM me saying, hey, where do I put I can't find the NA guild invite. I remember this. I'm not going to leak the files, but I remember that they DM'd me and said, where do I find the NA guild file? The guild invite channel. And so they couldn't find it, so they DM'd me. Good choice. I'm the right person to DM. And then they said, okay, I'm making my character now. Waited a few minutes, and then sent the message, fat nuts. No context. Just raw dogged fat nuts into my DMs. So that's pretty close to an S tier right there. I'm not going to forget fat nuts. Don't take that out of context and don't clip that. You're not allowed to. Yaneeth. A based Giga Chad warrior. BS mining. This could be the second generation. This could be the Atlas of the second generation who builds the weapons of war for Generation 2 of Earned Not Bought. I like that. I like that. That's at least an A tier. What race? What race is Yaneeth? If Yaneeth is a Draenei, A tier. Anything else, B tier. I am not a fair, impartial man. If someone can open the Yaneeth files and find out what race they are. Draenei A tier. Anything else B tier. Crappy healer. Crappy healer. On a paladin, that could be a good sign if you're going tank. Oh, Yaneeth Draenei. Yaneeth is an A tier player. A tier player, backbone of the second generation. I expect blacksmithing. I expect the weapons of war to be in the hands of the second generation. Crappy healer. Could be a bad sign. Could be a bad sign if you are a tank. Not a bad sign. Let me kill that so it doesn't grab a pat. Jeez, I'm sitting here gaming. Like, you guys think I'm not paying attention? I just be over there killing pats, no problem. Sure, I might have just saved a group. It is what it is. People call me hero. I'm not going to say no. Crappy healer. If you're a tank, not a problem. If you're a healer, You're not getting gear first. You're not getting gear first. We'll just say that. Not compared to Sarah Liver. Sarah Liver. Given the choice, I mean, say you're in my seat. Given the choice between handing out intellect plate to crappy healer or Sarah Liver, we're going to need this situation to develop a bit more. Hi, Zev. Welcome to the guild. I see you're new. I can't roast you too hard. You're a shaman. That's a point in your favor. You're a Draenei. That's a point in your favor. Wouldn't it be more impressive if they went all the way to Azure Mist as a non-Draenei? Would it be more impressive though, Special K? Would it be impressive? I don't know. Would it be impressive to get on a boat as a non-Draenei? Is it impressive for Night Elves to make it to Menethil Harbor? I'm not sure if that's impressive. I don't know about that. It would be impressive to be a shaman and not be a Draenei. Now that's a fact. And great point, Terrahen. Thank you for bringing that up. It's bullshit that dwarves cannot be shamans. I'm going to say it. It's bullshit. Dwarves summoned Ragnaros into the world, and you're telling me that they can't drop some totems? Pardon me? The Dark Iron Dwarves can summon the most powerful elemental ever, and they can't drop some totems? Some flame shocks? Okay. That seems to be incongruous. Having fun, Jetic? Very much. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Dwarf Shaman's bis, but I'm a big dwarf enjoyer. I just don't prefer the Draenei, especially the male Draenei, weapon animations. The auto attack animations are not great. We are turning in quest, then heading for DM. Ooh. Do you need a fifth? Do you need a fifth for DM? Damn it, I haven't been to Westfall yet. Oh no, I have. I have the flight path. Thank God. I can join DM if y'all need another. Don't let Jetic fool you. Don't let Jetic fool me. So our options are let Jetic fool you or don't let Jetic fool you. I know which one is more fun for me. We have all 5. Okay, great. Just make sure to get screenshots of dead Van Cleef and ideally dead Cookie as well, posed up on his body, their bodies. Look at that. Blessing of Wisdom. External member. Gabop. We get rid of it. Not a problem. Truly, Strike Group Alpha has outgrown the need for Jetic, who didn't do anything useful the past hour. Truly, one of the events to ever happen. I wanted to be in the first DM run. Yeah, me too, man. What if we just made our own one and speedran it and got done before Strike Group Alpha? I mean, surely we could out DPS Strike Group Alpha. What if we did Wailing Caverns for the nice belt pattern? I know next time Z is on, Z is absolutely fiending to get Wailing Caverns. Z is really fiending to be in the Wailing Caverns. Z wants all of those leather patterns. Being a greedy rogue, I'm not surprised. From Source, where you at? You just flexed at me? There you are. Stubby leg. Maybe I'll be a Ghost Wolf VTuber. What do you guys think? Is this the face of Jetic? Hi, I'm Jetic. I'm a VTuber. That will not be taken out of context. Again, let it be known. No external bluffs for Jetic. Tarahen's a big fan of chipmunks. It's a little bit worrisome. It's really a little bit worrisome. I don't know how to feel about it. I think I want to walk the Strike Group Alpha into Dead Mines. I want to go with them. I want to see them into their first adventure. We got to follow them. Chest isn't bouncy enough to be a VTuber. It could be. It could be. It's not that long of a drive to LA. I'm sure I could make it. They've got some great surgeons there. Chipmunk fits my voice. Yeah. Yeah, chipmunk. I look in the mirror and I see chipmunk. Can we make another group for DM? I'll be honest. Probably not. I don't think we could probably do another with From Source and Sprocket being our two highest potential tanks being in the same group. So we definitely are in a bit of a tank shortage. Shocker. I don't think we have... I think the base requirement for tanks for DM, I would probably say 21 up. And that's being not very strict. If I'm being strict, probably 23 up. That's way safer. We could make a druid tank. DM isn't hard. I know DM isn't hard, but each of us is probably at least like 20% weaker than we would be otherwise. Yeah, I am running into the issue that I can't be on that much longer. I do have work early in the morning, but if it means I could get a Dead Mines in, that would be pretty sick. I have all the quests except for the killing the Defias chain, because that one takes a lot of time and I didn't really quest in Westfall. I'm going to hit my macro and see if I get any hate viewers. Made by YouTuber Saki Boy, Social Experiment Guild earned, not bought, where every single item must be guild crafted. Am I contenting right? At the very least, I want to see Strike Group Alpha into the dungeon. The one and only. Pretty sure you weren't supposed to advertise here. Pretty sure. I'm sorry then. Don't ban me. Don't ban me. No, don't do it. Don't do it, I blame gear. Please leave me be. I'm so sorry. Anything but that. SMH. No, they're angry. Oh well. Want in on the DM run? I'll give you my spot. Rosavere, I can't take your spot, man. Yeah, it's all yours. Rosavere has provided basically all of the basically all of the leather gear. In fact, it's probably getting time for me to start thinking about cutting off the stream. Sucks to do. It was a lot of fun, but yeah, if I don't do it now, I'll be up for another 4 hours, and then I'll just be regretting it tomorrow at work. Man, this was fun. What's the shiny fish scales for? That was a huge mistake. And goofy. Those are for shaman water breathing. I don't know why I sent them to you. They share a picture with the Murloc scales. So I probably just assumed that those were Murloc scales. Where's the Raid Shadow Legends sponsor? Listen, Raid Shadow Legends will sponsor anyone, and they have never noticed me. And they'll sponsor anyone. Alright, well that was a lot of fun. I think that the guild inspection was really great. Congrats on 26 to FromSource. Big congrats. First level 26. Let's keep pushing. I've been on voice chat with the EU recently, and they are impressed with our industriousness. It's just one of those NA qualities. Followed your stream. Thank you, Rose. I have not set up, I'm a terrible streamer, I have not set up any of those alerts or anything. If any of you have followed me, I really appreciate it. I plan on streaming a lot in the future, like basically my whole journey up to 70. The tier list was alright, could have been better. Yeah, honestly, I could have made you S tier. That would have been better, right? But we're not biased. Surely not. We'd never be biased in this guild. Yeah, I plan on pretty much documenting my whole path up to 70 and then going into raiding and whatnot. So I think this has been really awesome. I really look forward to where the guild is going. Please make sure to recruit if you get the opportunity. And if you did follow, I appreciate it. Perhaps in the future, maybe at some point Twitch would find me worthy to, I don't know what it's called, partner program or something, but I'm not looking for that. I just think it's fun to have a community of people to play with. And my goal is that community, not some arbitrary kind of follower count or anything like that. So, all right, well, have a great night, everyone. Thanks for playing, and I will see you next time.